Hey there everybody. So I thought today I'd talk about a pen that I've been using a bunch lately. I was writing in my journal a lot lately with it, and so I thought I kind of was able to write it in, so to speak, and kind of get a better feel for it. I've had this pen for probably 5 years or so, and so yes, not only is it one that I've been using a lot lately, but it's a well-known one, so another that would be another kind of asset to it. So for today I wanted to talk about the Montblanc 149, and I'm definitely saying that in a very plain accent. I know it's usually Montblanc, I believe is how it would be said. And so my model is vintage, and I'm guessing that because it doesn't have a serial number, and it does not have the word pix right underneath the clip as most of them do now, and it does not have the word pix on the cap, but I do know it's authentic as I got it from a individual, the seller on eBay back then, and they do pins, and the price was certainly high enough. I don't remember. It was like $5.99 or something when I got it, but it's been a great pen that I really like, and it's it might have a little bit of baby's bottom to the nib on my specific one, but I've not worked on it, but I still think it writes very well. They did a good job on the restoration as well. And yes, so it's a number 9 size nib. It's a number 9 because it's a Montblanc number 9 nib. And it's a pretty hefty pen. Since it's the precious resin material, it's not as... this is a Pelican M1000. Maybe it's a little lighter than the Pelican is, but anyway. And so yes, and then I also got the Traveler case that they had, and I have my other Montblanc, which I'll cover on a different day. I have a Model 146 as well, so I'll show you when I'm zoomed down to the writing pad, and that will give you a better picture. And it's much taller as well. And anyway, and it's at least with my models, my 146 has the 14 karat nib, and my 149 is 18 karat. And I don't know, I can't remember for the life of me what the nib size is on it. It writes as though it's probably a fine, but I'm not for sure. Since a German fine, to me, feels a little bit like a medium, because I used a bunch of Japanese pens, especially from Pilot, and it writes in that way to me. And I think that's almost everything, but I'll try to show a little bit better if I can. And then I'll give her a little look. It's the two-tone nib to it. Let's see. And 18C for 18 karat. And then it has West Germany up on the finial here. But as I said, this one does not have any serial numbers or the word pix. Neither of mine do, but like I said, I know that they're authentic, and also they both I don't have a good enough flashlight here, but one of the tips that I've learned in the couple of years I've been looking at pens that are that high end is if you shine a light through the cap, if it reflects in like a reddish wine type of color, then that's a good sign that the pen might be authentic. I mean, there's 100 other ways to tell, but usually you'll tell that it's fake before then, because they won't be a piston filler. I just had watched I thought that Stephen Brown, SBRE Brown, that his video was really good about spotting a fake Montblanc. But anyway, that's everything I have to say. So that's enough of my face, and we'll go to the writing test. Okay, guys. So now for the writing test, and on the Montblanc Model 149. Montblanc. Number 149. And I don't know the nib size. Like I said, it appears to be like a German fine, so I'm gonna say it's fine. Just in my own taste, it appears to be a fine. And the ink is Waterman. Tender purple. And the flex on this pen. So it's 18 karat gold, so it gives a little bit. It's got a decent amount of bounce to it. It's a very nice level of line variation there. And like I said, I do want to add in here, though, I don't know, I'm sure it's a manufacturing difference in them, but I feel this nib, and I don't know about the ones modern. As I said, this is a vintage model, but my Pelican nibs feel more soft than this. Even though they're both 18 karat, not for sure why, but just something I've noticed. But it's still a really enjoyable nib, and I'll just gradually apply pressure as I go. Right there, that's probably the extent that you can get out of it, which is still really, really enjoyably nice. And the wetness and flow. I made my L bad there, but anyway. Pretty good. And like I said, you can definitely get out more ink, obviously, by pushing down. And but it has a good amount. It's not too wet, not too dry, seems. The smear test. Let me do that again. I didn't. Maybe a little dry, but again, it's the ink and the paper together, obviously. It's just the way that this ink is. I've noticed this one it's just, since, like I said, it's a fine. Now, that was my own mistake, guys. I lifted up right there. Anyway. Reverse writing. Super duper scratchy and terrible, and that's probably like a extremely micro fine right there. Anyway, and then the final part will be how well the feed keeps up with the pure Gustafson test. Pretty good. But, like, there's one little skip there and there. But, again, could still be me. Because it seems to be... It's just that my vintage one, like I said, it really has a sweet spot. And then if I accidentally rotate out of that, it causes it to skip. But, anyway, but still a pen that I really, really love. And, yes, so... And I definitely say if you can get one pre-owned, definitely. It's a luxury pen for a reason, that's for sure. But thank you so much, guys. And I will see you guys later. I'll see you guys whenever I get the chance to. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. So I will see you.